in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Once more, it's the fullback, Ham. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Is on the tackle.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Now the first carry from Dalvin Cook. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
At the 39-yard
Whenever
line.
we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions. Officially,
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Carr now to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And this one is incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and that'll make it third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32.
On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs, rolling to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that will be incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They do go for it. It's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A give to the fullback on the dive. Gets a pickup before, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 28-yard line.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Cousins. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. B.C. Johnson, 28 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. And man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown.
8, Raiders nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change of tempo, usually moving it to more up up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Raiders nothing.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a play fake. Carr. They'll roll him out right. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Bryan Edwards. And it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On play action, now Carr. Dancing to his left. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Complete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
On downs.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. 7 yards there and a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Cook. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Cousins. He completes it to Abdullah. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Raekwon McMillan came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. It's complete. Abdullah. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Vikings 16. Raiders nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
For Minnesota.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And his throw here is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Harrison Smith.